Hello, ineffable being. How are you doing today? I hope you're having an amazing, wonderful, magical day full of love, light, and energy. I want to tell you that you're a genius. You are special. You mean the world, and you are loved. Today's topic is do one thing your entire life. Do one thing your entire life. This video can be titled Manifestation, um, you know, controlling your mind, etc. But I wanted to specifically talk and break these two words or these sum of words. Do one thing your entire life. And let me explain to you where and how I came up with wanting to make a topic on this. This goes beyond manifestation because I've made topics about how to manifest. I've made topics about how to be powerful and how to be successful. So let's call those tools. The art of manifesting. Let's call that a tool. Let's call being powerful a tool. Being intelligent and strong. Let's call these tools. What is a tool if you don't have what you're going to build? It doesn't matter how amazing, how powerful, intelligent, amazing at manifesting you are. If you don't know where you're going, these tools aren't going to get you anywhere. Sure, you might take 2 steps in 100 directions, but really, where did you go? So life is short. We have one life. And perhaps I can bring a little bit of Warren Buffett into the picture. Now, of course, some of you might argue, oh, you're talking about one and he's talking about more. But the idea, the seed is still there. Warren Buffett says, pick a handful of things and do those, yes or yes, shine or snow or storm, and decide to do those the rest of your life. Why do I say pick one thing? Well, I found in my journey that I picked one thing and it opened the door. And let me share with you my journey. So I decided to elevate the collective consciousness. I decided that was my purpose in life. And I wrote it down like this is what I'm going to do come sun or come a storm. Yes or yes. There's no plan B, C. It is only plan A. And my plan A is to raise the collective consciousness. Whenever I decided this, I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. But I knew that's what I was going to do. And let me share with you what avenues I'm going to take. So there's going to be, the YouTube videos. We're going to have corporate consulting. We're going to have seminars. We're going to have one-on-one coachings, one-on-one mentorship programs. And each of these, I will tell you that there's going to be a couple subsections to each of these. We're also going to have um, well, I think my brain doesn't want me to reveal everything I'm going to do in the future, but I paint this picture because I started with one thing. And sure, it might be kind of big, right? To me, it was simple. Whenever I decided this, I'm going to raise the collective consciousness, it was one thing. But now, I planted that seed. I'm carrying a vision of the future of what that looks like to me, and I couple that with an elevated emotion. Why? Because the law of attraction shows, yeah, you got to think in that route, but also to elevate your energy, to make your thoughts more powerful, you gotta couple them with an elevated emotion, because now whenever you speak, whenever you think, you have more energy. So again, I started with one goal, elevating the collective consciousness. Now, I'm going to be an influencer. I'm going to have a big presence on YouTube. I'm going to be a corporate consultant. I'm going to be a one-on-one coach. I'm going to coach for the masses. What is all this? This is the result of me planting that seed, of me cultivating and elevating emotion. And I'll share with you one last thing about me personally. The whole thing of a corporate consultant, the vision, the vision was just given to me maybe last week of how I can actually fulfill that portion of my end goal, which is elevating the collective consciousness. The reason that I say pick one thing, because if you decide to do one thing, come shine of, come storm or sun, you will be successful. Napoleon Hill, it was Earl Nightingale, I believe. Yes, Earl Nightingale, his definition of success is having a worthy ideal and progressively moving towards it. So if your goal is being an elementary teacher, you doing the community service, you buying the school supplies, you completing, I forgot whenever I was in school, but I believe you had to have like um, a couple of different certifications, you getting all those before even having your first class, you are a success. Success is not determined by money, the house you have. Success is determined by having a worthy ideal and constantly moving in that direction. That's my definition of success. I'm adopting that. That was passed on to Bob Proctor, and he has shared it with me, and that is my definition of success. I might not have the influencing potential power that I will have in 2 years down the road, but you know what? I'm constantly making videos. I'm constantly doing monthly Zoom calls, master classes on how to live through the heart. And I am in preparation of building the material to present to CEOs and the corporate world into delivering, bringing a the art of living through the heart to the corporate world. So what is this? I am a success. And no one can take that away. No one can say, "Oh, you know what? You don't have a 15,000 square foot house. You're not successful." That's not how the universe works. You got to pick one thing. And if you decide that you're going to do this, you got to sell your soul, right? Now, I'm using that because everyone has heard this term. It doesn't matter what language you speak, you have heard the term sell your soul. Let me tell you what that means to me. Well, what is my soul? Soul is my full self. The soul is everything you are. Okay, so let me take a step back. Let me investigate. What is a human being? A human being is mental, emotional, physical, and energy. These four things is what I am, is what the human being is. So I gather my four dimensions up, and I decide I'm going to move every single one of these towards my goal. I call it, I have sold my soul to accomplish my goal. It's not about, some external energy force. It's about you. It's about everything you are and moving every single day, come shine of sun or come a storm, you're going to move in that direction. That is what I call selling your soul. That is what I call choosing one thing. Because think about it. It doesn't matter how long it takes you. It could take you 10 years. It could take me 10 years to hit the critical mass of impact that I want. But you know what? Like, that's what I'm going to do the rest of my life. Does it matter? Do I expect to die in 10 years? No, I expect to die in 100, 200 years. Now, of course, granted, tomorrow is not promised. I understand that. But am I going to just live for tomorrow? Because if I'm living for tomorrow, I'll probably go and spend all the money that I have and do all these things, meditate probably half the day, spend time with my loved ones. I'm not living for tomorrow. I'll tell you that much. I emotionally, I'm living for tomorrow. Anytime I have with my loved ones and my significant others, I mean, I give everybody, like, if tomorrow is, or if this experience, this interaction is the end of day. But I'm looking in the future. Pick one thing, and I promise you, you will be a success. Because the brain, once you let it break out, once you allow time in between, things are going to fall in place. It doesn't matter what you want to do, you will accomplish it as long as you have one direction. Manifestation isn't a question if you don't know where you're going. Don't think about manifesting. Don't think about how to be powerful, about intelligence. Don't think about anything until you have decided on one thing, and then go moving towards that. Remember, Bob Proctor says, this comes from Earl Nightingale, his mentor. Success is having a worthy ideal and progressively moving in that direction. Warren Buffett says, pick a handful of things and move in that direction. Surely that's more than one, as I am advising, but I'm pretty sure your five or a couple things are going to fall under the same industry and they are going to be connected. And what do I say? Sell your soul to your idea, to your worthy ideal. What is your soul? Your energy, your emotions, your thoughts, and your physical body. Take these three, couple them together, and decide to move today towards where you want to go. And you will be a success. I promise you that. And more. I mean, you might want to be a baker, but you don't know what life is going to bring to you. You don't know what vision. If you carry, I just said curry. Hey, maybe you want to become a chef that specializes in curry. Whatever it may be, plant that seed in your mind, carry a vision of the future, and something that might be small, like elevating the collective consciousness, is going to open up and is going to bring to you what you want that you didn't even know. I hope this video has motivated you to creating a plan, setting a vision of the future, and moving in that direction. Please share with me, what is your one thing? If you can have one thing today, what is it? I'd love to know, and give all my love and energy to that. Please also share with me topics you'd like for me to cover in the future. And lastly, share this video. I invite you to share this video with your loved ones, with your family, with your mastermind group, on your social media accounts. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the side of light. Goodbye.